Hello, my name is Jonathan Corbett, one of the math and science tutors with the RCCC Tutoring Center, here with some tips, quotes, and discussion to help you get ready for your exams. Procrastination doesn't mean you're doing nothing. It just means you're doing the wrong thing at that particular moment. We aren't the only ones who turn to our phones when we want to avoid a certain task like studying. Even back in 1920, the author Virginia Woolf was known to blame her phone. She wrote, "Such a good morning's writing I'd planned, and wasted the cream of my brain on the telephone." Even further back in 700 BC, the Greek poet Hesiod wrote to his brother Perses, "Do not put your work off till tomorrow and the day after, for a sluggish worker does not fill his barn, nor one who puts off work. Industry makes work go well, but a man who puts off work is always at hand grips with ruin." Today, though few of us worry about filling barns and we have voicemail for our phones, there will always be distractions that can get in the way of accomplishing our goals. So here are some tips to help you study for those exams. There are as many study techniques as there are ways to learn. Sometimes new information requires a new approach you haven't used before. Flashcards, rewriting notes, reading out loud, making up a game. Spend some time teaching yourself a new way to study and engage with the material. Once you've studied, practice. Practice may not always make perfect, but it always makes better. Most instructors will provide a practice test. If not, look for one online or ask your instructor for ideas. Then sit down and pretend it's a real test. Give yourself a time limit, sit at a desk, anything to mimic the real test environment. There's nothing wrong with reviewing right before the test, but don't put everything off until then. Make time to study during the whole semester by organizing the notes you take during class so you can study more easily later. The simple act of organizing will help you learn the material better and helps with pacing yourself throughout the semester. Plus, when test time comes, you have neat, orderly notes to refresh your memory. And remember, cramming doesn't work. Keep intense study sessions to between 30 minutes and 2 hours. More than 2 hours at once is counterproductive. Set a plan that works for what you're studying. For example, quick 15-minute study sessions throughout the day can work well for memorization. Oh, and make an appointment with us in the tutoring center. We can help you study and review topics you may need more help with. Just go to rccc.edu/tutoring and press the big yellow button that says Book a Tutoring Session. Thank you and have a nice day.